As we said earlier, Cameron Slater, Judith Collins and John Key all declined our invitations to be interviewed on the program tonight. But John Key was doing interviews earlier, and we were struck by the way call messages and phrases were being repeated over and over. He hasn't read the book, but it seems possible the PM has read a script. Certainly if his two major radio interviews and his media stand-up this afternoon are anything to go by. But at the end of the day, judge for yourself.
So, look, at the end of the day, if this was a book about dirty politics and it was talking about political parties and saying here across the spectrum is what happens, then you could say, well, fair enough, I could list you a whole bunch of things that the Labour Party, in my view, have their fingerprints on and have had for a very long period of time.
Look, at the end of the day, I mean, Phil Goff made either a genuine mistake or he was incompetent.
I mean, at the end of the day, if someone alerted them to it and he went and had a look at it, curiosity, I'm pretty sure Labour would do exactly the same.
In the end, yeah, look, at the end of the day, people do look at things.
At the end of the day, let's just understand what's happening. This is a slanted, one-sided perspective on what's going on.
At the end of the day, we're 5 weeks out from an election. People can see that Nicky Hague has made a whole lot of things up in this book.
Look, I mean, I might read it after the election if I get a chance, but I mean, in the end of the day,
he is a shock jock, and at the end of the day, that's the nature of what he does.
Look, at the end of the day, he's a shock jock blogger. That's why he gets so much traffic.
Well, at the end of the day, he's not my guy, Cameron Slater.
Wouldn't you find out because it's wrong?
No, because actually, at the end of the day,
well, at the end of the day, I'm quite comfortable that our guys will brief right-wing blogs because I'm fully in the knowledge that that's what happens on the left.
Well, it does everything to do with it, because at the end of the day...
No, this is about the behaviour of your Justice Minister.
And look, at the end of the day, if you wanted to write a book about the seedier side of politics in New Zealand, of course you could write that.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, what I'd say is that I'm quite confident when it came to the SIS situation.
Because at the end of the day, I don't know all the context of what happened here and all those situations.
You know the context here, Prime Minister. Please answer the question.
As I say, at the end of the day...
And at the end of the day...
Look, at the end of the day, I mean, people have got to see this as a smear campaign against the government by left-wing conspiracy theorists fed with information goodness knows how and where it came from.
But what is the Whale Oil blog if it's not a smear campaign against the left?
It's been an orchestrated effort over the last week to smear the national government. And at the end of the day, I think most New Zealanders will say when they watch this, or the limited versions if you're prepared to put it on air, most New Zealanders will say this election should be about the future of the country and the policies we've got.
John Key talking throughout the day today, declined our invitation to come on the program tonight.